You're right guys, it's Capgun Tom here, and welcome to my brand new series. It's called Stream Builder. Now you may be wondering what the heck is a stream builder. Now effectively it's a twist on the normal thing of squad building, but instead of me building the squad, it's you guys that build up the squad in a live stream. I'll ask you which players you want in it, what leagues, etc, 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 so you have the final say in what goes into the squad. I will build up the team, I'll play some games with it, and I'll come back to you with some feedback. Now, the first team that we built, I was in a live stream the other day, and we decided to do a 4-4-2 hybrid split straight down the middle. Now, people wanted to see Hellas League, and they also wanted to see a Norwegian team, so we went with Norwegian on the left, Hellas League on the right, and then try and link them up somewhere across the middle, etc, etc. So, we'll start off with the Hellas League. Now, our first player is, let's have a quick look. Where is he? He's a bit further down the list. Okay, so our first player is Fetfasidis. Obviously, an unbelievable player. 5-star skills, probably one of the highlights of the Hellas League. He's Greek. Very, very quick. I'll show you his stats now. 88 pace and 79 dribbling. Some really good stats there. Left-footed. A really, really good player. We will then move on to our left mid. Now our left mid is going to be Morales, the second in form. Everyone talks about him, how good he is, how good his long shots is. I mean, look at his pace, 90 pace, 91 shooting, and 86 dribbling. That's amazing for a left mid. Belgian, obviously, and a very, very good all-round left mid. In the centre mid position, people were shouting for Team of the Season Karagounis. We have obviously Greek link going to him through Fetfasidis. He's going to need a very strong link there because he's not going to get a link across the middle to the Norwegian side of the pitch. At left back, we could pretty much choose anyone from the Hellas League, and we ended up going for Holbas, the German guy from Olympiacos. A decent left back. He obviously has an inform card, so you could go and choose him if you wanted to. Then at the centre back position we went for Marcanos, and it will become obvious why we went for Marcanos in a minute. You will see when we decide to link up the two centre backs. And then obviously moving on to the next side of the pitch, we have at striker position we have El Yunusi, obviously a very, very quick player, 88 pace, 70 shooting and 78 dribbling, 77 heading as well. Very good all-round player for a silver, very, very good indeed. At centre mid we are playing in form Josef. Now he hasn't got all that brilliant stats. Well, actually they're not too bad to be honest for a centre mid. 85 shooting, 81 passing and dribbling, but it's not until you look at his in-game stats that you really realise where his strength lies, and that is through his free kick stats. Now, people argue that he's very good at taking long shots, but I will completely disagree. I thought he was absolutely terrible. I didn't score a long shot with him in about 20 games, so I will argue that to the bitter end, even though he has like a 95 long shot stat. Then at right mid, we decided to put in Baratan. I've never heard of him before, but people were shouting for him, saying that he's the best right mid for Norway, so that's who we went for. He has 4-star skills, 80 pace, 80 dribbling. He's very tall, quite strong as well. At right back, people told me to get Norby, the inform bronze player. Now he has 91 pace, but his other stats are pretty poor. I mean, 70 defending is not too bad for a bronze, but chucking him into other bits of play with goal players and stuff, he just didn't cut the mustard. Then at centre back we went for Hangeland, obviously from Fulham. Now he is not all that good, I won't lie. For a gold centre back he is pretty poor. I mean, his defending is very good, but he has 60 pace, which really, really holds him back. Then in goal we decided that we needed someone to link up these two players, so we could either choose a Fulham player and an Olympiacos player, or someone that matched both of them, and we ended up going for Pepe Reina because he's both in the Barclays Premier League and also he's Spanish, so he links up with Marcanos, and that's why we chose Marcanos in the first place. So that is how the team looks. Now I'll give you a little rundown of how I think the team plays. To be honest, I will say it was absolute dog turd. It is literally one of the most unenjoyable squads I have ever played with. The centre mids were, to be honest, Karagounis unbelievably bad. I really wouldn't recommend him to anyone. Josef just he made a little bit of an impact in the team, but really didn't make all that much. This is all just my opinion, guys. It's obviously not what I would say. Morales, when I did find him on the ball, he was very good, but he was barely ever involved. I didn't see him getting forward hardly enough. Broughton, pretty poor as well. The defence was really where it was lacking. Marcanos and Hangeland, just a terrible pairing. They just didn't get along at all. Norboy, like I said, just didn't cut the mustard when it came to playing against anything other than other bronze players. I can imagine that if you put him into a bronze team, he would be unbelievable, but against anything else, he is absolutely rubbish. Holbass, I just didn't really think of him as anything at all. I didn't see him or rate him at all. Pepe Reina, there now, if you wonder why you see the likes of Joe Hart and Czech in everyone's BPL squad, is because Reina is rubbish. He is so bad, and I think that a lot of people will agree. A lot of people that I've talked to will rate Reina very, very poorly. The only part of this team I really did enjoy was the strikers, and that's Fets Fasidis and El Yunusi, just because they're so pacey. The problem is that I found myself, because I didn't find any support from the midfield, that I'd just be 1-2ing and trying to over the top to either of them and just use the pace to get past them. Now, I would say that my win ratio on this game, I mean, if you look at my record right now, is probably about 3-1. So I win 3 in every 4 games, and when I was using this team, I was probably losing over half my games. So for me, that was absolutely dire. Literally, I wouldn't expect to be losing even nearly that many games. So to be honest, I really did not like that to this team. Now I won't lie, there were a couple of good moments with this team, which you'll see in a minute when I show you some goals. But overall, I would not recommend this team in the slightest. Some players you could take away and put into a different squad, into different positions, and they'll do a lot better. But really, the way this team was constructed was just bad. So, to be honest, what I'm going to do is each episode of this series, I'm going to rate the team out of 10, and then we'll see which one I rate best from you guys. So next time you'll have a chance to improve it, and we'll go from there. So next time I do a stream, I'll put up a thing saying that I'm doing a stream builder. You can all come along, talk in the chat, decide which players you want me to put in, and we'll go from there. So for this team, I'm going to give it a generous 3 out of 10. I really did not like it at all. Now that's no slur on you guys, it isn't really your fault, but I really did not enjoy it. So hopefully we can improve on this in the next episode. I hope you enjoy some of the clips I did manage to get for you. There is not many, I won't lie. Really nothing very special about this team at all, but I will leave it there, and I will see you all next time.
There's a nice ball. Is it a chance? The equaliser! He's found his teammate. He's going to cross it. And it's a header. And it's in! The header! Great goal! Aragonis. Trying to set something up. Clear chance! Oh, it's there!